Welcome, Leo, to your reading. This is the third time I've tried to do it, but we're here, so let's jump in, right? Okay, you have the Strength card, Leo energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, and Justice, Libra energy. This combination suggests that a powerful, authoritative, or a strong, authoritative person that's in authority is like bringing about justice for something that was injustice, like something was unjustified, and so they're changing it. They're setting things straight. They're making it right, bringing justice to someone that was denied, or something that was denied justice. So it's a very strong. It's very powerful. So it's someone in authority, or a strong authoritative person is going to make a decision to rectify an injustice. Okay, so to right a wrong. Next you have the Ten of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. You have Seven of Cups. You have Eight of Wands. The Death card. Seven of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And finally, Temperance. Now, the Ten of Wands is about feeling burdened or stressed out, burnt out even. The Knight of Wands is about being impulsive, immature, hot-tempered, rebellious, and charming. The Seven of Cups is about choices, options, indecisions, and fantasy and illusions, kind of like rose-colored glasses, wearing rose-colored glasses, we'll say. The Eight of Wands is fast movement, quick decisions, like sudden progress, like spurts, little bouts. Then you have the Death card, which is about transformation, endings, change, transition, and release. You have Seven of Wands, which is about defending yourself, protecting yourself, or standing your ground. And then Seven of Pentacles, that's about harvest, rewards, results, growth, progress, patience, planning, focus, that type of thing. Then you got the Knight of Swords, which is an assertive, impatient, direct, and daring, ambitious, like a motivated individual. But all that impatience, and then the Temperance card comes up, which is about being patient. Peace and tranquility, balance, patience, harmony. So yeah, we're gonna dig into this and see exactly if I can get something of beneficial use, right? This is readings for someone. Hopefully it's for you, right? Okay, so I'm feeling like you're feeling a little bit stressed out, a little bit burnt out, a little bit of working way too hard, just burdened and stressed. But, you being the Knight of Wands, you're a little bit, that's how you're showing up in this reading, is as the Knight of Wands. You're just a hothead. You're short-tempered even. You've been really kind of immature lately. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. A little bit of immaturity. But you've got all these options, Mr. Player Man. You got like a lot. I don't know, even if you're a female, you're Mrs. Player Girl then, okay? But no, you just got a lot of options, which is making it very difficult for you to make up your mind. Make the right choices. You got too many options, too much things going on. Okay. just a lot of things coming at you. Please excuse me. I'm sorry. All right. So, with all this stuff kind of going on and all these exciting options that you have, at some point or another, there comes a time where that is like, pump the brakes. The death card comes in and says, no, that's the end of that. We're going to end that and start something new. So you're going to have to release some things, let some things go, and we're going to keep it pushing. But you are very stubborn. You want to fight that. You're like, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm not changing. I'm doing what I want to do, whatever, But it's got you thinking now, because you doing all that defending and stuff, you're wondering like what's it all for? Like, what am I doing? You're stopping to think about it. You're like, I want to make more money. I want to do this or that. So you're coming up with different ideas. You're like kind of coming up with other alternative plans for your next move. You're trying to make it your next move your best move, But as usual, you come rushing in, charging in, instead of taking that little bit of time to think like you really should. Give it a little. Nope, you come racing in, with your impatient self and try to rush things. My advice is to allow the new in. Allow it. Like, stop fighting it. Release what needs to be released. Let go of what needs to be let go. Make a decision that you've been putting off making. It's time to grow up, be a big boy or girl, and make the decision. Stop procrastinating. Stop all of that. And it will definitely end all of this that you've got going on. That burden, that you can set it down, because not everything is handled by rushing in and brute force. You can't handle everything that way. Something needs to be finessed. Take your time and be patient and let it grow into something great, and then you'll have something, because otherwise I think you're just gonna keep struggling in this little like loop of not making up your mind, dealing with many different options, and really not being satisfied with any of them, because you're constantly moving around, juggling to try to do with the last choice or decision that you made. It's a lot. That's what I kind of see. But let's see what I can get with this clarifications. Clarify this Ten of Wands, the burden card for Leo. Please, Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Wands for my Leos. Oops. Clarify the Ten of Wands for Leo. Please, Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, well, you've got some wish fulfillment coming out, but I'm thinking this is kind of implying that maybe you took on, like you feeling overburdened, but you're the one that put all this extra stuff on. You take on more than you can handle sometimes, I think. You need to be more goal-oriented. You need to set some goals and grow, because expansion is necessary at this point. Okay? Clarify this Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Here you are, the Hanged Man, because of too many choices. It's indecision. You need to try to find some peace and get some perspective. Okay? It's about knowing yourself, learning yourself, and coming up with some ideas. Okay? You've got to make some grown-up decisions and not last minute either. But anyways, let's see. Clarify this Eight of Wands, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, right now you're headed to lack and worry. Like you need assistance. Okay? Yeah, this is dealing with on the relationship front. Your emotions are everywhere. You're trying to hold them in, but you're acting crazy a little bit. You're not using your intuition enough. You need to do that. And you have to learn to balance some things and compromise, because that's your biggest issue here. You're just not yielding. You won't compromise at all. And that's right here where it's talking about standing your ground and not budging. You're being stubborn for no good reason. You just need to use some self-control and learn to compromise sometimes. Okay, moderation is important as well. But you have this ending that the death card comes in, is like, no, we about to kill that, end that, start something new. Okay, and start off with your best foot. Clarify this death card, please, Spirit. Clarify the death card. What's ending, Spirit? What's ending? What's beginning? Clarify the death card, please, Spirit. Clarify the death card for my Leos. Oops, here it goes. Hold on. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, it is Three of Water. This is about celebration, community, and friendships. So, I think there is someone who you're close to, who's a friend, that you are unyielding. You won't compromise. You won't, you just won't back down. Even though you may or may not be wrong. I mean, you might be right, but this is a person, you know what, it looks like you need to end a way the relationship is between you and a friend. This can be intimate or not intimate, I'm not sure, but it's just somebody that's a friend, somebody that you've known for a while. Yeah, your friendship, as you know, it's going to change. It's going to end and become something else. Okay, it's either going to be better or could be, I hate when people say that. It's going to be better or worse. Of course, it can only be better or worse. No, I mean, I suppose it could stay the same, but it's not going to stay the same. Things are different. It's got you reflecting, like I said. It's somebody whom like you usually enjoy being around, I think, but there's something, I don't know. It's something that you refuse to budge on, though. Like you're like, no, I'm standing my ground. This, and that. I think that if you could kind of compromise or agree to not agree. Yeah, agree to not agree. Agree to disagree, whatever. Yeah. I feel like also, you know what? This could also be that somebody, a friend or something, maybe it has to do with money. Maybe somebody borrowed money or lent money, and it's been a long time, and maybe the person is acting like they don't owe you, or that they forgot they owed you, perhaps. Or vice versa. It's something like that. That's what I'm feeling. It's something to do with something to do with money, because this is a different kind of friendship. You got a lot of options. There's a lot of people in your life. If you're a male, there's a lot of females. If you're a female, there's a lot of males. You have a lot of options and things. But this is something else. This is about dealing with somebody who I think either you borrowed money from or you lent money to, And it's just been a long time, and they haven't, or you haven't spoke on the money that is owed. And I think you're like, no, I'm standing firm on I need my money, or no, I don't owe you, or whichever way it goes. It's something like that, but it has to do with money. And you rush sometimes. You rush to judgment or conclusion, and whatever happens from this final stance there is literally the final stance. It's either going to end your friendship and it's over, or it's going to change the dynamics of your friendship, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, clarify the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. This is about planning, partnership, and progress. So it'll change your dynamics. This last final stance, when you rush in and you want to have this conversation, it's going to change things, because now where you were not receiving that partnership or progress, you'll all sit down, make a plan, and partner up and get some progress. You gotta be patient though. Temperance is about patience. It can't be rushed. It's some stuff that takes time, planning, and collaboration. Okay. This is saying use your intuition. Okay. Like you might have a revelation of sorts. Trust your intuition though. And here you got the Emperor again, so that's a good thing. Organization, leadership, and structure, because that's what you're lacking, I think, is structure. You're just trying to organize and get something put together, more structural, so that just secure. And this like I said, it's definitely a plus as far as the relationship goes, because it grows a partnership, and that's important. But yeah, so that's what I get. Then I have a blessing on a homecoming. Okay. And then a blessing on your sleep. Are you not sleeping well? I'm sorry. Try drinking a little bit of chamomile tea, or listening to relaxing music or sounds when you go to sleep. Maybe that'll help. Don't know. You have finality, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Oh, you can't even see with this. Slide up a little bit. And now, can't see, huh? Okay, sorry guys. All right. Well, let me get the light fixed so that you guys can see a little bit better. I hate not being able to see the cards, right? But my little light is trying to not shine, said it's tired. Okay. All right, where were we at? The finality, divorce, or whatever, right? Okay. Then you have observing, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Somebody obsessed with you? Then you have contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. Then you have give more of your time and effort. Give more of your time and effort. You have awakening, opening of the heart, spiritual activation, twin flame ascension. You also have walking away, being done, relationship ending, learning lessons. Okay. Then you have rise, rise up. And you have a reminder. Don't forget, Don't forget those lessons learned. Okay, spider spirit. Make your dreams real. You can make your dreams real. And you have snake. Shed your old skin. Everything, all of these cards are suggesting to let something go and make a change. Okay, Lord, this says take change with authority. Remember what that said? Do you remember what that said at the beginning? A powerful, authoritative figure, right? Brings justice to an injustice. And this is saying take charge with authority. Okay, this says hunger. Are you hungry? Hungry. This says ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers, okay? And then lastly, but not leastly, right? You have Merlina. You are confused and indecisive. What did I tell you guys? Okay, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. You need more information, meaning you're going to have to sit still and listen or research, get some advice instead of just running right in head first, not knowing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it says to do research or seek expert advice before making any decisions, okay? So, those are really good advices there. Then you have the Page of Michael, which says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Don't just sign stuff without reading it. Don't rush in. Then you have the Knight of Raphael. This is committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Okay, I could use that. Then you've got the Strength card, Leo, which is you. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Then this says, work through your fears. Work through your fears. Whatever you're afraid of, work through it. Then you have, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? Good question. Many of us don't know the answer to that. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Well, that's sweet and stuff, right? Do you know all your strengths? Think about that. Are you using them? Okay, then you have the angel number 444. This is your time to take confidence in everything that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all of the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. Says your affirmation is, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. You also have open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. And also you had shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. It says that you rise and you raise your thoughts above doubts and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. Okay? All right, my beautiful Leos. I love you guys. Those of you that stayed with me till the end of this, I so do thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment if you feel the urge to do so. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. I wish you light and love. Bye-bye, Leo.